Welcome. We're doing a 20-minute or so guided meditation today. My name is Gail, and welcome to the class here on Veterans Yoga Project. And I've been teaching gratitude classes for Veterans Yoga Project since about 2016. So that's during the Gratitude Week. And we do fundraiser classes. So I started that back again in 2016. But for the past 5 years or so, I've been teaching online for Veterans Yoga Project in various class styles, gentle yoga, chair yoga, more recently the chair Tai Chi, and now a newer class on the schedule, which is chair yoga for fall prevention. So, come check us out. Anyway, today I'm going to be guiding you through a 20-minute or so guided relaxation or yoga nidra meditation. And this can be helpful to help for sleep or just for relaxation. So I personally use a yoga nidra practice or a guided meditation practice to help me sleep at night. Also, I have chronic daily pain, so this also helps me to reduce my pain levels. So, it's something you can teach yourself quite easily to do. You do not need any special equipment or clothing or previous yoga or meditation experience to enjoy this practice. It's available to everyone. You just need to find a comfortable position. And I will guide you through several different exercises today. So just a brief outline of today's practice. This is a 20-minute guided relaxation, and you just need to find a comfortable position. We'll take a few minutes at the beginning just to kind of integrate and to start to set aside those thoughts to notice our physical sensations and pay attention to the breath. And then we'll do a body scan, and then I will guide you through that, and I'll be mentioning different places in the body. And as I say them, you'll mentally think them, repeat them, and try to visualize them in your mind. Then after that, we'll be doing an extended exhale breath pattern. We'll focus on 4 different areas when we do this: the navel, the heart, the throat, and the tips of the nostrils. And then we'll start to work with a few opposite sensations in the body, like heavy versus light. And then we'll return from our relaxation, and that will be the end. But, we'll conclude with a gratitude practice. So these are just a few invitations, suggestions I'm sharing with you, this practice. And again, it's helpful for me. I hope it's helpful for you. And just take what you need and put it in your toolbox to use on a daily basis for your own benefit. So sometimes what folks will do, they'll be seated on a chair or maybe on the floor. Sometimes when I do a meditation practice, I use a cushion to sit my behind on to where my hips are higher than my knees. But, you don't need fancy equipment to do this. You could be, sitting here on your couch, laying on your back. If you are laying on your back, maybe you put something underneath the bend of the knees, and the eyes can be opened or closed. But sometimes what I'll do is I'll take a towel and cover up my eyes, or sometimes I have one of these little eye masks to kind of filter out any of the bright light today. Let me get a little sip of water. Very good. So basically, get comfortable. You may kind of have to move those shoulders a little bit, extend those arms, wiggle the body a bit. And again, you don't have to be completely still today. If you need to move around, just know you have permission to do so, okay? So when you're ready, and if it feels okay, I invite you to start to relax the muscles in the face. You can start to relax the jaw. Just start to relax the tongue to allow it to fall off the roof of the mouth, or if you prefer at the roof of the mouth, please do so. And then relax the eyes. You can either start to soften your gaze if your eyes are open or softly close. Or maybe bring your gaze down the tip of the nose towards the floor. And again, if you want to keep your eyes open, that's perfectly fine. And then let's just take a quick scan. Let's notice all the places in the body where we are being supported by the surface beneath us. If you're reclined, maybe pay attention to the back of your head, those shoulder blades, the calf muscles, the behind your heels. If you're seated, maybe wherever your bottom touches the surface that supports you, the bottom of your feet, the low back, the mid back, and any places that are connected to a surface that's supporting you. Let's just bring our attention there for a few moments. Notice that sensation of support. And then as you're laying here on the floor or the bed or in the chair, we can just start to let go of the weight of the body. Just try to release it into the surface. Allow the floor, the surface to fully support the weight of your body. So there's no need for you to feel as if you need to exert yourself or to hold yourself up. Just give yourself complete permission to relax completely. If you're seated, you can start to press the sitting bones down into the surface that's supporting you. Also, you can gently draw the navel towards the spine to support the spine. And then you can either relax the chin down towards the chest, or you can keep that chin parallel to the floor. So whatever's more comfortable for you. And then let's just take a quick mental scan through the physical body, relaxing it as we travel up through it. We'll start at the tips of our toes and go up to the crown of our head. So we can start to relax the toes and the feet, the ankles, the calf muscles, the knees, relax those thighs. You can soften that lower back, the mid back, the upper back. Relax the abdomen, the chest. You can soften the fingers, the hands, those forearms, the upper arms, the shoulders. And then lastly, softening the neck, softening the face. And again, if you're feeling some tension in your body, what you might want to do is like squeeze into those areas that are holding tension and then just open, release, and let go of the tension. Good. As we feel ourselves start to relax more deeply physically, we can also take a few moments to relax the mind as we set aside any thoughts or problems we've been facing today. Then, I invite you to bring your attention to your breath. Don't change it in any way. Just pay attention to the tips of the nostrils, right where the breath is entering into the body. And just for the next 2 or 3 breaths there, notice that sensation of each breath at the nostril tips. Noticing the sensation as you breathe in, maybe noticing the texture, the temperature of the breath. And as you exhale, notice the air coming out through the nostril tips. Again, when we notice the sensation of breathing in and breathing out, that allows us to start bringing our attention to the present moment. If we have stress, we can start to lower that stress by just paying attention to the physical sensation of our breath, where we feel it most in our body. It is much more difficult for us to reflect over the past experiences or to feel anxiety for the future when we're focused in on that sensation of the breath. It allows us to be here now with nothing to do, nowhere to go, just this practice. Good. So if you would like to set an intention, or what I like to call a theme for this practice, it's just a simple resolution stated in the present tense moment. So I'll give you an example of one to use. If you just hope to deeply relax through this meditation practice today, I invite you to do this silently and mentally. You'll repeat it 3 times. You could say something like, I'm deeply relaxed. I'm deeply relaxed. I'm deeply relaxed. You say it as if it were already true. You can also come up with your me, my intention, my theme is I am pain-free. because I'm trying to always be less in my chronic pain. So again, I would repeat that to myself 3 times. And what I'm going to do is be silent for a little bit as you mentally, internally repeat your theme 3 times. So let's begin. Good. Now let's start our body scan, or our rotation of consciousness. As I mentioned before, there's different places I'll mention, and you can mentally repeat them, focus your attention on that area, guide your internal awareness to that area as we go through each place. And again, let's start with the right hand thumb. So you'll say right hand thumb inside your brain. You'll think the right hand thumb. You'll visualize the right hand thumb. And then you'll take all that internal awareness, attention to the right hand thumb. So again, right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, right wrist, elbow, shoulder, right side chest, right side waist, hip, upper right leg, knee, shin, top of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, right pinky toe. Now let's shift all of our attention, all of our awareness from the right side of the body over to the left side of the body. Good. Starting with that left hand thumb. Again, repeat left hand thumb. Think about it, visualize it, and then let's move on. Left index finger, middle finger, ring finger, left pinky finger, left wrist, elbow, left shoulder, left side chest, left side waist, upper left leg, knee, shin, top of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, left pinky toe. Bringing that entire sense of awareness, attention to the left side of the body. Let's shift it over to the right side of the body and then back over to the left side of the body. Good. Let's let go of that and shift our attention to the places in the back side of the body, starting with the back of the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, upper back, mid back, low back. Bringing all of that attention, all of the awareness into that right hip, left hip, back side of the right leg, back side of the left leg, the back side of the right arm, the back side of the left arm. Noticing those places of being supported with that surface beneath you in the back places of the body. Good. And then let's shift to the front places of the body. Noticing the forehead, right ear, left ear. The very tip of the nose, right cheekbone, left cheekbone. Upper lip, lower lip. Chin, jawline. The base of the throat, the heart center, the navel center. Good. Noticing that the front places of the body may feel lighter, more feathery than the back places of the body. Just notice what you notice or don't notice. Good. Let's let go of that. Now we'll be doing what's called an elongated exhale breath. We'll focus on 4 areas of our body: the tips of the nostrils, the base of the throat, the heart center, and the navel center. So as I guide you through this practice, I'll be clapping my hands 4 times as we breathe in. We'll pause at the top of the breath, and then we'll slowly exhale to a count of 5 and pause at the bottom of the breath. The elongated exhale helps us to lower our blood pressure and to lower our heart rate. So again, it's a tool for you to use when you need to have a little bit more focus. So let's begin, shall we? Again, bringing all of your attention, all of your awareness to the tips of the nostrils as we begin this. We'll be doing 3 sets of breath at each place. So let's begin. Together, let's breathe in, pausing, and slowly exhale. Again, breathing in, belly and chest expand. And then slowly, slowly exhale. One more time. Breathe in, belly and chest big. Slowly exhale. Good. Let's move on to the next place, which is our heart center. So bring all of your attention, all of your awareness at the center of your heart. And together, let's breathe in, belly big. And then slowly exhale. Again, breathe in, belly and chest expand. And slowly exhale. One more time at the heart center. Breathe in. Slowly exhale. Good. Let's move on to the navel center, bringing all of your attention, all of your awareness to our belly button, to our navel. And again, breathe in, belly big. Slowly exhale. Once again, breathe in, belly big. Slowly exhale. One more time. Breathe in, expand that chest. Slowly breathe out. Good. And let's let go of that. Once again, let's notice our body feeling light versus heavy. So we're noticing that sensation of support wherever we're seated, wherever we're reclined. So feeling very heavy in the back side of the body, as if you were heavy as a rock. So you're feeling very weighted, very supported in the back side of the body. Good. Now flip that to feeling very light and feathery in the front places of the body. The arms are light, the legs are light. The whole front place of the body feeling light as if you could fly, raise up to the ceiling. Good. Again, noticing the places in the back side of the body feeling very heavy, very weighted. And then flipping that to the front places of the body, feeling very light, very floaty. Very good. And let's come back to that intention, that theme that we set for ourselves today. Again, we'll repeat that intention, that theme, 3 times silently, mentally to ourselves. So I'll pause here for a moment as we repeat that intention. Begin. Very good. Let's let go of that. And let's notice any sensations in the body. Notice if there's any mental activity going on. And notice if you feel any different from the beginning of our practice to now. Maybe you're feeling peaceful and calm, or perhaps you don't. And there's just no right answer here. Just notice what you notice. Take a moment to observe. Good. And if you're lying on your back, I invite you to come up to a seated place. So roll over onto your side body and push yourself up to a tall seated place. Whether you're seated on the floor, whether you're seated on a chair, let's bring our hands on our legs and draw some upper body circles just to bring some physical sensation back into the body. And again, if you want to continue to be lying on your back, that's fine too. Some folks will bring their knees into their chests and do a little bit of knee circles. And then let's do the opposite direction. Again, just bringing a little bit of physical activity into the body to wake it up. You can bring your hands stacked upon your heart center or hands together as we do our gratitude practice today. So I invite you to think about one thing that you're grateful for, or maybe an idea of gratitude. And let's kind of grasp that, and place it into our heart center. And I invite you to drop your chin towards your heart in just gratitude of showing up today. And again, take a moment here to reflect on what you're grateful for today. Good. And then you can bring your chin to be more upright, gazing forward or eyes closed as we conclude our practice today. So I'll say our traditional sayings for ending a meditation practice. So the light in me honors and respects the light in you. So let's take the peace, the strength, and the understanding and that little attitude of gratitude, and let's pass it on. Namaste, which means the bright light in me honors and respects the bright light in you. This concludes our short meditation practice for today.